driver, 20, spared jail for killing cyclist while overtaking. A young driver who killed a cyclist in a head-on crash after overtaking on the wrong side of the road has been spared jail. Ayasha Penfold collided with John Durey, 69, after attempting to overtake two vehicles in May last year. A court heard the then 20-year-old had only passed her test around 3 months before the accident near Ashford, Kent. Mr. Durey died from the injuries he received about 1 month after the crash. The grandfather had been taking part in an organized speed trial event at 7:21 p.m. in good weather on the long stretch of clear road. He was cycling at 22 miles per hour in the correct lane and would have been visible to the driver for at least 45 seconds prior to the crash, Canterbury Crown Court was told. A jury failed to agree whether or not Penfold, now 21, had been driving dangerously when she caused the accident. However, she had earlier pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of causing death by careless driving. Judge Rupert Lowe spared Penfold jail and instead gave her a 12-month community order and banned her from driving for 18 months. He said, "You had completely failed to see Mr. Durey coming in the opposite direction until it was too late for you to take corrective actions." Roads are sometimes thought by drivers to be built for the exclusive convenience of motor vehicles, but most roads are built for cars to share with a variety of other road users, including cyclists. England footballer Danny Rose opens up about depression battle. London violence reaches new low as woman, 90, is attacked in her own bed. Can you see the real alligator just feet away from boy playing with plastic one? I am persuaded that you are genuinely remorseful. Mr. Durey, a respected engineer who worked on the Eurofighter and Formula One cars, died just 3 weeks before his son was to marry. In a moving tribute, son Oliver said that his father, of Lenham, Kent, loved everything on two wheels and in the 1970s raced 250cc motorbikes before moving to cycling. He told the court, "Dad was an inspirational father, who was always extremely patient and nurturing. He was a highly skilled engineer, involved in the design and development of components for projects, including the Eurofighter and championship-winning McLaren Formula One. This gave him a heightened awareness of safety on the road, whether on two wheels or four." He added, "This trauma would have been hard enough at the best of times, but sadly I was about to depart for my wedding 3 weeks later. Most pertinent for me at this moment is that my firstborn son of less than 6 weeks will never know the wonderful grandfather he will never meet. And the sight of him laying in the trauma room will never leave me." Emirates to launch windowless planes to make them lighter and faster. Breast cancer diagnosis stops the vast majority of women from wanting sex. Man died after being brutally beaten by strangers who took selfies with his broken body. Penfold, from Brenzett, Kent, told the jury she felt she was a confident motorist. "I felt the lorry and car in front of me were moving slowly and I wanted to overtake them." Alistair MacDonald QC, defending, admitted that in April 2014 Penfold had been involved as a passenger in a car accident, in which she had suffered head and spine injuries. He added she's since been suffering from survivor's guilt and had frequent nightmares. She sees Mr. Durey in her mind, usually at nighttime. It is a recurrent distressing dream. The effects of this incident, catastrophic for the Durey family, have also been to a lesser extent catastrophic for Ms. Penfold. She has suffered deep-seated psychological consequences, he said. More, learner drivers will be able to go on the motorway from today. More, Lewis Hamilton jailed for leading police on high-speed chase through city, not that one.